Braxton Garrett on the bump for the second time here in 2024.
Mets rejiggering their batting order, so Francisco Lindor will lead off. The problem for Lindor has not been stealing bases, it's been getting on base, and he gets on base via the hit batsman to lead off the game. So now Pete Alonso, he hits one through the hole. That's a base hit, and the Mets have the first two men on. Lindor pulls in at second. Alonso with a sharp single through the hole, and the Mets have something working in the opening inning. And the Mets have runners at the corners for J.D. Martinez.
Martinez lines one left center field. That's a base hit. Lindor scores from third. Nimmo going first at third. Chisholm cuts it off in the gap and fires into second base. J.D. Martinez in the first inning has given the Mets a 1-0 lead. This lineup shakeup has shaken up the Mets offense. They have scored quite early in this game.
Well, this is exactly what Carlos Mendoza was hoping for. More opportunities for J.D. Martinez with runners in scoring position.
So a run is in and a chance for more. First and third, still only one out. And now Mark Vientos. He hits one up the middle. That's a base hit. Nimmo is in with the second run of the inning. The Mets have put up 3 hits in the opening inning against Braxton Garrett and scored a pair. Mark Vientos with the RBI single to make it 2-0.
A little hanging breaking ball for Mark. Good to see him come through.
Luis Severino.
And Luis, there you go, coming off a no decision against the Braves. He's had 3 no decisions in a row.
Bell unloads one to left center, but Bader should have room on the warning track, and he gets there to retire the side. Severino sets him down 1-2-3. Mets have a 2-0 lead after 1.
Jesus Sanchez in a big slump right now. He's 5 for his last 27. The 0-1.
Ball 4 upstairs, and that'll bring up Berger, the tying run. Runner goes. Might have helped him stay out of a double play. Lindor charges and just barely getting the out over at first base. Now Nick Gordon. This one hit well out toward left center field. Bader is not going to get there, and one hops off the top of the wall. Sanchez will score on the RBI double from Nick Gordon.
And an RBI double in Miami has cut the Mets lead in half. 2-1 New York.
Vientos, RBI single his first time up.
That's hit hard over the bag, and an extra base hit down the line for Mark Vientos. Vientos hit it hard between Berger and the bag, and he's got his second hit of the day. A 2-out double.
Well, good for Mark. He's really getting another opportunity. He could have been very disheartened a couple of times. The first time he was called up a couple years ago, he sat for a long time. Hit the home run this year and got sent down, but he's keep plugging, and here he is back in the bigs.
Marte swings, hits a ground ball sharply to third. Vientos goes back to second, and a long throw but a strong one to first is in time, and the side is retired for Braxton Garrett here in the top of the third inning. Here in the bottom of the third inning, and now the lineup will flip back over to Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Swinging a drive hit high and deep, right center field, and she is gone. Chisholm with a bomb. We're tied at 2.
A home run for Jazz, and it's 2-2.
Well, you love little ball, but you gotta love that quick run just like that the Jazz supplied. Got himself a 2-seamer, and that ball got out of here in a hurry.
McNeil to fly out with the bases loaded, and he hits one up the middle, and that's a base hit. So McNeil, after going 1 for 3 last night, has a hit in his second at bat today. So 1 out and 1 on. Here's Tomas Nido, who fouled out his first time up. Rounds one toward third, and oh, it's a fair ball. There, he did. He touched it in fair territory. Berger, I think, was trying to let it go foul, and I don't know if he inadvertently touched the ball, but he touched it in fair territory, and Nito's got himself a base hit. Here goes McNeil still in third, and he makes it without a throw. Well, clearly the Mets have a game plan to run against Garrett. McNeil picks up his 3rd stolen base of the year. Nito did not follow. That's grounded toward third. Berger grabs it. His only play is to first as a run comes home. And the Mets go back in front. Lindor with the slow ground ball. Berger throws out Lindor. McNeil comes in to score. And he walks Vientos, and the Mets have 2 men on. And Marte bloops one into shallow left. That's going to fall for a base hit. And picked up on the hop by Gordon, who was fortunate. That was really close to bouncing by him. He was able to short hop it, and everybody arrived at their base safely.
This had danger written all over it.
Garrett is done. The Mets have the bases loaded and 1 out with Bader coming up, and he hits it up the middle, of base hit. In to score is Nimmo. Vientos being waved home. The throw by Chisholm is up the line. 2 runs come home on Harrison Bader's RBI single, and the Mets lead it 5-2.
They want to throw Harrison Bader with 2 strikes. The slider, once again, a bell tie slider out over the plate, a little bit away, and Bader with 2 strikes.
And Jeff hits one up the middle. That's a base hit. Marte is in. Here comes Bader. The throw by Chisholm to the plate is not in time. McNeil drives in a pair, and it's 7-2 New York. The Mets using the middle of the field. Bader drives in 2. McNeil does the same. Another stolen base pays off, and the Mets have a 5-run lead. Nito hits a slider up the middle, and that's a base hit. 3 times in a row. Cronin's gotten ahead 0-2. 3 times in a row. The 7, 8, and 9 hitters, Bader, McNeil, and Nito. And now with 2 on and still only 1 out, Francisco Lindor will get a crack at him. He hits a double play ball. Lopez to Brujan. And back to first. A 4-6-3 double play ends the inning.
Josh Bell, solid contact, loud contact, and he is aboard with 1 out here in the 6th inning.
2 down. Bell back to first. Here's Jake Berger.
That's a ground ball from Berger. And Lindor gets the force play to end the inning. We've played 6 in Miami. 7-2 New York.
Here comes Starling Marte with 1 away.
Another little tapper, and they'll never throw Marte out. Berger can put that one in his pocket. So 2 in a row, dribbled up the third baseline. Maldonado made the first play, but Marte gets an infield hit out of this one, his 2nd hit of the day.
2 away. Here's Jeff McNeil with a runner at first base.
That's up the middle, and Brujan gets to it. Soft liner into the glove. 4-pitch walk to start the inning. Marlins needing to make up 5, and they've got 9 outs to play with.
And here's Otto Lopez.
That is a fair ball for Otto Lopez. Gordon on his way to third, and he may get the green light coming home. He will. Lindor no throw. Otto Lopez an RBI double, and it's 7-3.
Now the Marlins need a hit to bring in a run. Chisholm grounds one towards the hole right side. It's through, base hit. Lopez scores from third. RBI single, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the Marlins are within 7-4. And all of a sudden, the tying run is on deck. And the Mets are going to their best reliever so far this year, Reed Garrett.
And a base hit for De La Cruz. Jazz takes the turn. He'll get to third base. Marlins continue the rally. Tying run comes to the plate.
Boy, if you want to teach a youngster how to hit a slider, there's a slider. Just go the other way. It looks so easy.
Is the power hitter Josh Bell. 5 home runs, 20 runs batted in.
This one into right, and it'll get down. A base hit. 1 run will score. De La Cruz to third, and the Marlins are within 2.
How do you like your ice cream? Soft serve. There's the splitter off the end of the bat, but Josh Bell was able to keep it fair. As he went up the first baseline, he realized that ball was going to stay fair.
Lifted out toward left field. Nimmo toward the corner edge of the track makes the catch. Marlins leave a couple, but plate 3. Adam Ottavino on the pitch. Face Jake Berger. Chops one to third. Vientos charges. Got the short hop. Close play. Marlins are going right to the replay phone on that one.
Yeah, once I saw the little bobble, I thought Jake might have an opportunity to beat it out. Yeah. Skip wants to have the umpires take a look.
Miami's challenging. They call him out at first base.
Is it enough to overturn, though?
After review, the call of field stands. Runners out.
Calvin Fauché is in to pitch the top of the 9th. Brandon Nimmo will lead off against him. And Nimmo launches one to right center field. Back goes Sanchez. He won't get it. It's over his head and short hopping the wall. Nimmo heading for second. He's going to stop right there with a leadoff double.
Martinez, who's singled to the left side his first time. That was part of the 2-run first inning for the Mets.
Breaking ball lined into left center field. That's a base hit. That'll bring Nimmo around, and it goes all the way to the wall. Martinez to second. He trades places with Nimmo, and it's 8-5 New York. Second RBI of the day for J.D. Martinez, and the Mets get some insurance in the 9th. So 1 out. Taylor still at second, and now Marte has had a good day at the plate. And Marte slices one down the right field line toward the corner. That's an extra base hit. That'll bring in Taylor. Marte to second with the 3rd double of the inning for New York, and it's 9-5. And he bounces one to short, and Brujan boots it, recovers it, throws it, not in time. Brujan, who's looked so good at shortstop in this series, commits an error on a routine play to keep the inning going.
Berger there goes the short way, and the inning is over. Mets leave him loaded. Plate 2, bottom 9 coming up.
This is not a save chance with a 4-run lead. Edwin has suffered consecutive blown saves. This will be his first time back in this ballpark since he suffered his knee injury here after a win in the WBC.
And now Brujan drops one that hops over the wall. That'll be an automatic double and a good start to the 9th inning.
And now Jazz Chisholm will be the batter.
And another hit for Jazz. Past McNeil into right center field. They will hold Brujan. Now he'll go anyway and scores the run. Marte didn't rush that one back in.
So here's De La Cruz.
This one bounced toward third. Long throw, Vientos. That's the extra base runner the Marlins needed. Tying run comes to the plate.
I mean, this is stunning what's transpiring with Edwin Diaz, and all Carlos Mendoza can do is stand at the top step of the dugout and watch.
And Josh Bell coming up as the tying run.
Bell, fly ball, center field. Back, tied! Josh Bell with a 3-run home run!
Tying 3-run homer for Josh Bell in the bottom of the 9th inning. You have got to be kidding me. A slider demolished.
And Edwin Diaz's afternoon is over just like that. And now Carlos Mendoza's got to come out and take him out of the ball game.
So here we go. Winning run 90 feet away, 1 out, and Otto Lopez, right-hand swinger up.
Up the middle, base hit! In comes Bethancourt. He'll score, and it's another walk-off win! It's a Marlins win!
Otto Lopez, a ground ball through the middle, and the Miami Marlins down by 5 in the 7th inning and 4 in the 9th have won 10-9 in 10.